शुभ संकल्पों के मोती हम भर भर सब पे लुटाएंगे। शुभ संकल्पों के मोती हम भर भर सब पे लुटाएंगे। बुझे आत्मदीपों में हम फिर से आस जगाएंगे।
शुभ संकल्पों के मोती हम भर भर सब पे लुटाएंगे। शुभ संकल्पों के मोती हम भर भर सब पे लुटाएंगे। बुझे आत्मदीपों में हम फिर से आस जगाएंगे। शुभ संकल्पों के मोती हम भर भर सब पे लुटाएंगे। शुभ संकल्पों के मोती हम भर भर सब पे लुटाएंगे।
जीवन का यही परिवेश
हो सबके लिए शुभ भावना, जन जन को यही संदेश हो।
ना मन में कभी आवेश हो, जीवन का यही परिवेश
हो सबके लिए शुभ भावना, जन जन को यही संदेश हो। हम में डूबी मानवता पर हम खुशियाँ बरसाएंगे। शुभ संकल्पों के मोती हम भर भर सब पे लुटाएंगे। शुभ संकल्पों के मोती हम भर भर सब पे लुटाएंगे। है प्रभु ही जिसका सहारा, वो जीवन में कभी न हारा।
हाथों में प्रभु के हाथ रहे, वही तो है सबका प्यारा।
है प्रभु ही जिसका सहारा, वो जीवन में कभी न हारा।
हाथों में प्रभु के हाथ रहे, वही तो है सबका प्यारा।
महाज्योति की किरणों से हम जग के पाप मिटाएंगे। शुभ संकल्पों के मोती हम भर भर सब पे लुटाएंगे। शुभ संकल्पों के मोती हम भर भर सब पे लुटाएंगे।
दिवाली आई, दिवाली आई। दीपिका छाई छाई, रोशनी लाई लाई, जिंदगी गाई, खुशियाँ है आई। होगा ये नया आसमान, ये जमीन, हम तुम मिलकर लाएंगे वो दुनिया यही। हैप्पी लाती है। हर साल दिवाली आती है, घर घर में खुशियाँ लाती है। हर एक दिल में आशाओं के दीप जलाती है, उमंग जगाती है।
हम रंग बिरंगे फूलों से आंगन को सजाते हैं। हम रंग बिरंगे फूलों से आंगन को सजाते हैं। लक्ष्मी जी के स्वागत का हर सामान जुटाते हैं, दिल में हर्षाते हैं।
हर साल दिवाली आती है, घर घर में खुशियाँ लाती है।
हर दिल में एक ऐसी लहर है,
हर तरफ ही खुशी का पहर है।
चेहरों पे रौनकें मुस्कुराती,
गम का साया न आता नजर है। जीवन उजियारा करती दिवाली है।
इसकी महिमा तो बड़ी निराली है। उम्मीदों को सजाती है।
हर साल दिवाली आती है, घर घर में खुशियाँ लाती है। हम रंग बिरंगे फूलों से आंगन को सजाते हैं।
कण कण जगमगाता है ऐसे,
टिम टिम करते सितारे हो जैसे।
मोतियों की मालाएं पिरो कर
रख दी है ये धरती पे कैसे। है अमावस ये रोशनी कैसे।
बिन चंदा के चांदनी कैसे। ये धरती भी जगमगाती है।
हर साल दिवाली आती है, घर घर में खुशियाँ लाती है। हम रंग बिरंगे फूलों से आंगन को सजाते हैं।
Hello, everyone. Good afternoon. Happy Diwali. Greetings of peace and very, very, very warm welcome. It is really nice to see all of you joining us. I know there are many on Zoom, but here in person, when I'm seeing you, it feels like my light is already lit. So, but this is an honor for all of us to celebrate Diwali together, because till now, last 2 years, due to pandemic, we have been celebrating in our own homes, right? And this is the first time after 2 years that Global Harmony House has opened and we all are able to come together. My name is Tina Agarwal, and I am currently staying here at Global Harmony House. And it's my honor that I get to wish you first Happy Diwali and lots of auspicious wishes for this beautiful festival of lights. So this evening, I feel it will be a very wonderful celebration because we have some very amazing singers with us. We have Anjali Mistry in the room, and she's originally from Guyana, but she's been traveling all over the world to, lend her voice as her task or as a service to humanity. And she's been awarded as excellence in artist and in singing. And so she will present her little piece with us. We also have Boj, who will be singing for us towards the end. And our spiritual resource today is Sister Anjani, who is the center coordinator and also the director of Global Harmony House here. We also have other very experienced Raj Yoga teachers who will be sharing with us how we celebrate this Diwali in a more spiritual way. We want to invoke this light, we want to see this light, we want to know more about this light and really experience it. And the hope, the feeling is that we will go from here knowing that even though during these times of darkness, if you will, right? During these times that we say there is negativity in the world and there is darkness in the world and darkness around me, but still, we would want you to go with this feeling and hope that there is also the source of light. I just have to focus my attention a little bit in a different direction and understand and know who this light is and how I can connect with this light. So the journey this evening will be like going through these processes of invoking the light, seeing the light, knowing the light, and then experiencing the light. They say that when you shine your light, the world ignites, right? And so if each one of us can shine our light, then we can be that beacon of hope for the world around us. Diwali or Deepavali, these are the synonyms, words used for this festival. Some of you who don't come from traditional background of Indian culture might not know, so I just want to take a couple minutes to share a little bit about it, that Diwali really means rows of light. And all the lights, like you can see here, rows of lights are together. And there is even beautiful word, which is Deepmala. And Deepmala really means a rosary of light. And so yes, first I have to ignite my light, or you can say Diwali gives us that, it offers us that opportunity to remember and to reawaken that I am light. And when I am able to invoke that and see that and know that and experience that, then I can be light for myself, but also I can be light for the people around me. And that way we can not only be the ones who ignite our own lives with beauty and with love and with peace, but we can be the ones who ignite the whole world with light. Everybody loves light, right? Is there anyone here who does not like light? Everybody loves light, right? So Diwali is the first of many festivals in the season of lights. And when I feel that it's not something that is new or that is only connected with Indian culture, but in many other cultures and traditions, we see that light is celebrated, light is remembered, light is, considered as the form of victory, like they celebrate Christmas or Hanukkah or Kwanzaa, right? So many different festivals. And all of them, in some way or other, they kind of tell you that it is the victory of light over darkness, or it is the victory of righteousness over unrighteousness, or it is the victory of good over bad, right? And so Diwali has many, many stories connected with it, but we'll touch upon those a little bit later in the program. And now I would like to invite Sister Carmen, who is going to take us through this process of invocation of light. Sister Carmen has been with Brahma Kumaris and has been practicing Raj Yoga meditation for more than 20 plus years. And she actually practices in a way that practically implements in a life, imbibes it. You know, knowing is one thing, but then unless and until you become that, you can't really showcase it to the world. And so she showcases that to us in a very beautiful way whenever she's here with us. So I invite Sister Carmen, and then it will just flow through. So enjoy the evening.
Om Shanti. Good evening and very warm welcome. So before I share, I'm going to invite Brother Narayan to play the video for us, just to get us in the mode of Diwali. And then I'll share.
दीपिका छाई रोशनी लाई जिंदगी गाई खुशियां ही आई होगा ये नया आसमान ये जमीन हम तुम मिलकर लाएंगे वो दुनिया यही हैप्पी दिवाली हैप्पी दिवाली ईद तो बाद मिले रूबरू ईश्वर से दिव्य गुण से सजाया हमें जो मानव से देव बने जीवन गुलजार बने अब ना होगा कोई दुखी संसार में खुशियां ही खुशियां छाएगी बहार में हैप्पी दिवाली दिवाली हैप्पी दिवाली हैप्पी दिवाली हैप्पी दिवाली
Om Shanti. And again, good evening and very, very warm welcome to each one of you to this wonderful celebration. So this evening is a celebration, okay? We are here to celebrate. But it's a unique celebration, right? What are we celebrating? We are celebrating light. We're celebrating light, yeah? We call it Diwali tonight. Later on in the year, we may call it Christmas, or we may call it Kwanzaa, we may call it Hanukkah or whatever. But really, we are celebrating light. And we're hoping that by the end of the program, and of course, Sister Tina identified what we hope to attain by the end of this evening. But of course, we are hoping that everyone will leave here feeling or experiencing that energy of light that is within all of us, because it is the light that is in all of us that we are celebrating. So we hope you will leave here recognizing the light if you have not yet recognized it, seeing it, feeling it, tasting it, experiencing it. Okay? So we're going to begin with invoking light, the beautiful light that is in all of us. So we have a little music in the background, video. So I'm going to invite you all to allow yourselves to step away from the world outside. We want to bring ourselves inwards to a world inside. We're going to let go of everything that the eyes can see, that the ears can hear. We're going to let go of everything of the body, of the outside world. It's temporary and changing. We're going to let go of roles and of responsibilities. Just for a while, give yourself the opportunity just to be with yourself right now. We're going to let go of roles or relationships or possessions or positions or stories, past and present. And just step away from that world outside and allow yourself to begin the journey inwards to a world, an unearthly world that is inside. It's a world of stillness, of silence, a world of light. It is a world in which I reside inside this body. Just enjoy the silence of this world. It is light, pure light. It's an eternal light, an unlimited light, ever lit, ever ignited. I am that light. And all the energy that I vibrate from inside this world of light is light. The light of knowledge. Wisdom. the light of peace. The light of love. The light of spiritual strength, courage. The light of truth, the light of purity. The light of hope. The light that evokes the hope in me when things seem dark and difficult. The light that awakens the truth when things seem confusing. The light that shows the way, shows the destination. The path seems dark. The light that evokes joy in the midst of the deepest sorrow. It is a living light that is always within. Let us now just spend a couple of moments invoking that light. So I can truly begin to appreciate that light as I recognize it in its fullest. I can begin to honor that light and celebrate that light, appreciate that light. It is a light who I am. We all are. And as I begin to experience beautiful, vibrant, living energy of this light, I become aware that there is a source of this light, a source that keeps my light full, that keeps my light ever ignited. And that source is the Supreme Source, the Supreme Being, God, the being that is an ever lit light, ever ignited, that is unlimited. That is the ocean of love, the ocean of peace, the ocean of bliss. As I ignite, as I evoke my light and connect with that source that is also light like I am, I draw the pure energy from that one and allow my light to become so full, vibrant, and alive. Always awake, always ignited. So I sit in this moment of awareness. I am light. I'm connected with the source of ever lit, ever ignited light. Hold this thought. Hold this awareness. Stay in the experience of being light as we continue to enjoy the rest of the afternoon program. Om Shanti.
Where do I go with all these feelings and all these faces and open doors when everyone else seems so serene and I just feel so insecure? And where do I go when all the pieces of my heart lay on the floor? You say, come into the light, why don't you? Come into the light, why don't you? Come on now, come into the light. Where do I go with all these memories and all these bags filled up with shame? And how should I feel when you call me an angel and dress me in a crown of gold? And what should I do when tears of sorrow just won't stay inside these eyes? You say, come into the light, why don't you? Come into the light, why don't you? Come on now, come into the light. What should I do when a gentle hand it reaches out to take my own? And how should I feel when tears of joy, they just won't stay inside these eyes? And what will I do when I start to love you and really trust and know you're there? You say, you'll be in the light where I am. You'll be in the light where I am. Come on now, come into the light. Come into the light, why don't you? Come into the light, why don't you? Come on now, come into the light.
Shanti, everyone, and a very warm welcome. Happy, healthy, prosperous Diwali. As Sister Carmen was invoking the light, it was bringing such a very powerful experience. by the way. And my name is Sister Indra. And I can honestly say that I have seen the light. There was a survey done a couple years back, and there were 20 people that had done this survey. And it was a very traumatic, everyone had a very dramatic scene. And when they all came out of it, when they were asked what they saw, they all had the answer of seeing light. And they were asked if their lives had changed, and everyone said there has been tremendous change in their lives. And I will share my story. When I was 11 years old, I saw a light. And the light said to me, "You better play your part right, because I'm looking at you." And I forgot it. I didn't remember a thing about it. And whilst growing up, I always heard about this light. And I was very inquisitive to know what this light is or was. And so I began to search for the light. And when I found the light, when I found myself, I found something that I never thought existed. I thought it was just a dream, to think that there's something more than what is happening outside there in the world. And I remember when I came to the Brahma Kumaris, I didn't even have to have a lesson. I just walked into the center, and there was that very profound experience of light. And again, I didn't understand what it meant. But when I left the center and I went home, I could not sleep because this light was riding me all night. It was just such an intoxicating feeling. And from that moment, I felt that that magical moment that I had been waiting for as a child, and the experience I had was now happening. It was the right time and the right moment. And so I started to understand what this light really means for me personally. And for me, what the light means, what Diwali means, and when you look around, you see all these beautiful tiny lights. It brings such a glow, it brings such a happy feeling. Just look around and see. There is light all over. So what it does, dispel the darkness. And so what I felt is I was living with some acquired things that I really didn't want to live with, which is I live with a lot of fear. And now I was starting to feel that that fear was not there anymore. And that is what Diwali means for me, to light up my own life with the recognition of being that inner light, that soul. And so all of us have a soul, right? You all know we all have that little light inside of us that is really requesting all of us to tap inside and to experience what Diwali really means, what that light means for me. And so I started to see even more than just that. Fear was disappearing, but I also felt as though what is happening outside in the world, I had a purpose. And that purpose was not just to keep that experience for myself, but to really go outside there in the world and share what I am experiencing. And as I went outside there, I didn't have to say anything much, but it was such a profound feeling for me when people would look at me, and I know that they were not just seeing this physical form, but they were seeing something more than what meets these physical eyes. They were seeing a part of me that now exists, a part of me that is very peaceful, that is very loving, because if I am in that awareness, I am in that soul light awareness, then I'm feeding out an energy that is very, very peaceful, loving. We all know the world, we all have a lot of love, right? But love comes with reservations, right? We reserve our love for this person, that person. But this pure love inside of us, there is no reservation. It's just so clean. It's just so pure. Because when I look at each one of you here, I really feel like you are my family. A family of light, a family of souls. And so my request for all of you is to really, the center here is always open for all of you to come and to just experience yourself of what it means to be the light. And not just for one day, not just for Diwali, or not just for Christmas, or not just for Kwanzaa or Hanukkah, but to feel this Deepavali 365 days in a year. And I must share with you that it's such a beautiful experience that when that eye of awareness, that third eye is open, you will be seeing such beauty that you never even thought existed. Because you will see each one with such a love, such peace, such happiness. And this is what our world really needs at this time, is to glorify each other, to bring each other together, which we can see that what is happening outside here is because we look outside and we don't go within ourselves to experience that there is everything that we need is inside of us. Every resource is inside. And so Diwali without lights cannot be called Diwali. Agree? Diwali without lights cannot be Diwali. So as we sit together here, we are celebrating the true Diwali, who we really are as lights. We request a song. So let us just stand up. So just to feel as we stand up. Did we just stand up? So let's sit down back. How should we stand up? Just close your eyes and just see how beautiful you are. You are that light between your eyes. Allow yourself to open up that jewel, that precious light, and then you stand up. So let us practice that. Just slowly and gently feel the soul. The light is lifting you very gently. Stand up. And it's Diwali, so it's called celebration, right? So let's honor it by celebrating the light. Light. I am the light. Let us turn to each other and let us see the light, wishing each other a very happy, prosperous, and joyous Deepavali. And let us keep this light constantly lit. Because once we switch it off, we go back being the same way. And we don't want to. Tell yourself, I am the light. And from today, there's no more darkness. From today, we look within ourselves and always keep lighting up our lives.
My soul inside is all light. All light. All light. Yeah. All light. I am light. I am light.
Oh, Shanti.
Thank you. So now we will, as we have invoked and seen this light, we will do another little piece of music. So we invite Anjali Mistry. She is with us, and she will present to us why we invoke Goddess Lakshmi on this day. Right? One of the main things that we understand, this is one of the stories in the scriptures where it talks about invoking this goddess within myself or invoking this goddess. And what does it mean? So she will take us through that a little bit and then we'll move forward. Om Shanti. I need this closer. Sorry. It's so quiet and I'm coming with noise. So I wonder what that means in your life if I'm bringing this kind of noise in it. So I guess that's the whole point of a session like this. It helps us to understand how to put those noises aside and to meditate and to bring light into our lives. Happy Diwali to everyone who are celebrating Diwali. My name is Anjali, and you heard that already. Anjali means a handful of, so you can put anything in that handful, and that's Anjali. I'm going to meditate on a prayer to Mahalakshmi. She is the goddess of light in Hinduism. Lakshmi karotu kalyanam arogyam sukha sampadam mama shatru vinashaye deepa jyotir namostude deepa jyotir deepa jyotir namostude. I hope that Mahalakshmi can bring that light
We speak of light, we hear of light all the time. May Diwali, which represents light everywhere, may there be joy in our lives, health, very importantly, spiritual wealth, and material wealth to all of you. May we all find utmost peace in the world today with the stresses of COVID, the losses, lives lost left and right, people in our lives we will not see ever again. May Mahalakshmi, may the light in the light itself bring to us that we call it knowledge or wisdom, if you may, to recognize that in the loss of lives, the soul is not lost. So the soul continues to move onward. And it's almost like there's this energy that's consistent with all the souls amount. So may this Diwali bring all to that light that we represent from within. May our souls itself be reawakened. It's so important that we have that. May we smile with each other every day, not knowing each other. May the smile that you bring to someone else light up their lives. So important that a smile can change someone's life. You don't know what they're thinking, what they're doing, what they're going through, what's their next step in life. And just a smile from a stranger can change that and can remind them that there is goodness, there is kindness, there is beauty in everything around. And think about it, how significant Diwali is. We take one diya, you see all the diyas on the stage. If these were actual ghee diyas, where there's the oil inside of it and a wick on it lit with a fire, right? And it's burning, and you take one and you light each diya with that one, no energy is lost from the one that you used. So in our lives, when we're doing this on Diwali, it's very representative that we can take our light and light someone else's light. So we can light up the lives of everyone around us, and no energy is lost from that. So that's what the major significance of Diwali is. We might light up our whole home, right? You go to the temple and you light up and you light and you light and you cook all these foods, and everything is so beautifully arranged, and you have music, just happiness all together. And you take that and you give it to someone else. That's Diwali. So I hope that my presence here today and just that reminder of why Hindus across the world are celebrating Diwali, we're supposed to bring light to everyone around us. Just that transfer of energy. So my husband, who plays for me music, couldn't be here today with me, but here I am with Guruji Indra. Thank you for the invite. And you can go ahead. I'm going to sing a bhajan, which is a song to Mahalakshmi, glorifying her for the beauty and the love that she brings our way.
जय लक्ष्मी कल्याणी मैया, जय लक्ष्मी कल्याणी, जय लक्ष्मी कल्याणी। सवाई शरण तिहारी मैया, आए शरण तिहारी मैया, दे दर्शन महारानी, दे दर्शन महारानी। जय लक्ष्मी कल्याणी मैया, जय लक्ष्मी कल्याणी।
music.
तू मंगलमय पावन मैया कृपा सदा बरसावे दीन दुखी शरणागत जन के बिगड़ी काज बनावे तू अनंत महादानी मैया जय लक्ष्मी कल्याणी जय लक्ष्मी कल्याणी देव सभी आराधन करते ऋषि मुनि ध्यान लगाते इस नश्वर संसार के प्राणी तेरी गीरत गाते तू देवी वरदानी मैया जय लक्ष्मी कल्याणी जय लक्ष्मी कल्याणी तू राजी जिस पे हो जावे खोले सुख के द्वारे मन में जगावे ज्ञान की ज्योति हर लेती अंधियारे तू ज्योतिर्मय शिवानी मैया जय लक्ष्मी कल्याणी जय लक्ष्मी कल्याणी जय लक्ष्मी कल्याणी मैया जय लक्ष्मी कल्याणी जय लक्ष्मी कल्याणी सवाए शरण तिहारी मैया आए शरण तिहारी मैया दे दर्शन महारानी दे दर्शन महारानी जय लक्ष्मी कल्याणी मैया जय लक्ष्मी कल्याणी जय लक्ष्मी कल्याणी
So that song was glorifying Mahalakshmi, who is the great Lakshmi, the great light itself. You hear of light, and light in combination to light really becomes just light, right? And light in itself is light. So there's light everywhere around us. We got to incorporate that into our lives. This song is a Deepavali song, my last one piece. It's glorifying. So Sai, if you worship Sai or you worship Baba, or you glorify them, they are that light that comes to you during Diwali. You kind of glorify more, and you're praying and worshiping in the hopes that all of this can bring you some sense of peace. So this song does the same, talking about the diyas and Deepak and just light in itself.
जादू का पानी दीपावली मनाए सुहानी दीपावली मनाए सुहानी मेरे बाबा के हाथों में जादू का पानी दीपावली श्रद्धा का दीपक भक्ति की ज्योति श्रद्धा का दीपक भक्ति की ज्योति सत्य प्रेम की जलती निशानी सत्य प्रेम की जलती निशानी दीपावली मनाए सुहानी दीपावली मनाए सुहानी मेरे साईं के हाथों में जादू का पानी दीपावली मनाए सुहानी दीपावली मेरे साईं की अमृतवाणी मेरे साईं की अमृतवाणी मैं तो भाई रे साईं दीवानी मैं तो भाई रे साईं दीवानी ओ द्वारका मैया रे वेद पुरानी द्वारका मैया रे वेद पुरानी दीपावली मनाए सुहानी दीपावली मनाए सुहानी मेरे साईं के हाथों में जादू का पानी दीपावली मनाए सुहानी दीपावली मेरे बाबा के हाथों में जादू का पानी दीपावली दीपावली दीपावली
So happy Diwali. I'm going to turn the program back over.
So that was so beautiful. Thank you so much for coming and sharing with us. Did we enjoy? Yeah? Thank you. So now, knowing the little bit about just understanding this whole significance of Diwali when we think about Goddess Lakshmi. Lakshmi actually stands or comes from these two words, which means Laksha and Lakshan. Laksha literally means aim, and Lakshan means the qualities or the divine spiritual virtues that Lakshmi has. So I am having or holding onto this aim to bring those virtues into my life, and I am invoking those qualifications, if you will, so that I can be that spiritual divine being who is full of these divine qualities that Lakshmi has. So in this knowing aspect, I was just wondering, I would like your participation now. And in this, what we will do is just a very simple exercise where we will look at each other and share with each other about three aspects of celebrating Diwali. One of the things they say when they are preparing for this festival is that cleanliness is utmost important in this festival. And they will clean the whole house, they will clean the windows, they will clean the ventilators, they will clean up, down, everywhere, right? And so what is this telling me? How do I know that I am clean inside and I can understand that light is there? Going back a little bit, I just remembered one of my own stories when I was writing my thesis for my PhD, and I remember it felt like never-ending process. I was in this program for almost 5.5 years now, and I felt, when is this going to end? And it felt like a very, very, very long tunnel. Have you been in a tunnel, everyone? And if it's a very long tunnel, what you feel? When is this going to end, right? And so knowing is that aspect of light. That even though sometimes I might not be able to see it in an obvious way, and sometimes I am not able to invoke because I don't remember. Of course, if I remember, it's very easy for me to see that. But if I'm not able to invoke, if I'm not able to see, just knowing this one aspect, that there is light at the end of tunnel, I was able to go through this journey of writing my thesis and finishing it successfully. So I feel that sometimes this knowing that there is light, there is that source, I can, just keep on moving. I can just keep on going. So I would like you all to share with each other, to next to whoever you're sitting, what kind of tells you that you know the light. What is that feeling, or what is that virtue, or what is that quality that tells you that there is light? For example, I was so confused. I was so, like not able to see anything. But just knowing that there is light at the end of the tunnel, and that one clarity kind of brought power to me. Or sometimes people can say that they are very much in disheartened state, but then hope is like a beacon of light for them, and they hold on to hope and they know the light is there. So for you, what would it look like when you say you know the light? How would it feel for you? So maybe you can share with each other, give you like maybe one couple minutes, each one shares with each other, and then we come back. We can have some music maybe in the background. Okay, anyone feels inspired to share just in one word? Like for me, clarity was that knowing that light is there. What is one word that comes to your mind? You want to share? Here is the mic. Just one word. You can just go around. Okay. Yeah. Give it to. Okay. Just one word.
Gratitude.
Gratitude. Okay.
Yeah, that
Nice.
heals me.
Very nice. Easiness.
Love and faith.
Love and faith. Easiness. Very nice. What else? Anyone else? What is that one word that kind of tells you that you know the light?
Positivity.
Positivity. Okay. Anything else?
No stress.
Uh-huh. Just knowing that I will get over it. Okay, knowing that it will happen. It can be healing. Okay. So knowing the light can give you all these feelings, right? When you have these feelings emerging within you, you kind of know that you know the light. Now, the follow-up question is, if I want to clean everything, right, it's not about really physically cleaning. Of course, it is about physical cleaning also, but more so important is cleaning the eyes, right? Eyes, they say, are the windows of the soul, right? The face is the index of the mind, and the eyes are the windows of the soul, and the mouth is like the doors of the soul. Express, right? And so if I want to clean myself, from inside, whether it is my mind, whether it is my heart, whether it is my eyes, any sense organ, what would you like to take home? What would you like to do in particularly that cleaning can happen? So share with each other again, what kind of cleaning would you like to do on this Diwali especially? Of course, Diwali is gone, but cleaning can happen every day and all through the year, right? I know not everyone enjoys cleaning, right? You say something? Come. We have someone wanting to share something. Yes.
Cleaning negative vibes.
Cleaning negative vibes. Wow. And how do you plan to do that?
By making sure that I only use positive vibes.
Very nice. Very good. Who else wants to share? How will you do cleaning this Diwali? More at the internal level. So you know that you are celebrating the light, because light cannot be really seen if there is darkness or if there is dust, right? If there is too much dust or too much layers, then kind of you are hiding that light. It cannot be revealed. So I need to clean my heart, I need to clean my soul, and then my light will shine out. So what is it that you want to clean? Yes. Sorry, say that again. Acceptance. Ah, okay, nice. I was going to get to that. Okay, you're ahead of me. Anyone else? What else would you like to clean? So you are going to clean your heart so that you don't hold on to anything, forgive and then let go. Very nice. No complaints and connected with it. Yes. Cleaning thoughts, right? You take responsibility for yourself. Cleaning my thoughts. If I clean, then it becomes easy to spread those positive vibes, like he was saying. So you are going to not hold any expectations, huh? No expectations. Okay. What else? So you have to think something for yourself that you're going to clean this Diwali, right? Then the second thing that they talk about Lakshmi or Diwali is that she's always bestowing, right? Her hand is always like this. She's always giving, and coins are coming out. And who doesn't love wealth? We all love wealth, right? Huh? In our lives, we want abundance, we want prosperity, we want wealth. I mean, if you have very good health, but if you don't have wealth, then also it's not good. And if you have all the wealth in the world, but no health, then also it's not. So you need everything. So the wealth of knowledge is what Goddess Lakshmi is remembered of. Of course, physical abundance will come automatically if there is spiritual abundance within me. And so wealth of knowledge or wealth of understanding or wealth of bestowing, that I have enough, so wealth of having a lot of virtues, wealth of blessings, or any different form of wealth that you would like to take with you today? Talk with your what that wealth that you would like, spiritually speaking, that you want to take with you today. Because Diwali, on the day of Diwali, Lakshmi comes if there is cleanliness. So let's say we are all very clean now, and she will bestow. So what is that we want? Which wealth we want? Give it a thought. Hmm? Hmm? Spiritual wealth, okay? More specific, wealth of knowledge, okay? Wealth of joy, wealth of happiness. Somebody was saying, right? Anjali just said that wealth of happiness, that if I smile, then I can make somebody's day, right? So that's wealth of happiness that I can have. What other wealth? Yes. The wealth of knowledge, that's already taken. You can still have it, but you come up with something new also. Well, yes. Wealth of, what else? Wealth of peace. Beautiful. Very nice. So you understand, right? We want this wealth in us, in our lives, whether it is wealth of understanding, wealth of clarity, wealth of blessings, wealth of happiness, wealth of peace, wealth of joy, right? And spiritually, when we are full of this wealth, then we can also share. Like Anjali was saying, right? I don't lose anything when I share these spiritual qualities and spiritual aspects of my being, right? I just shine and I spread it. And then the third thing about Lakshmi is that there is always light, right? Always light. They don't celebrate Diwali in darkness, right? There is always light. And so, what and how I will invoke that light within me? I understand that now. I am also seeing that there is a source of light, and I also know about it. But knowing alone is not enough, right? We have a lot of knowledge in the world, and we know a lot of things, but knowing alone does not help. I need an experience of it. I need to imbibe it. I need to have it within me. And so I'm going to now invite Sister Anjani, who is a spiritual resource, and she will take us to the spiritual significance of Diwali, but also how I can experience this light within me so that I can constantly stay ever ignited, right? Of course, the source is the ever ignited one, but if I stay connected, then I can experience that. So I'm going to invite her now. And then after that, we will have a fortune to listen to Sister Mohini, who is, some of you know, we lovingly call her Mohini Didi, and she is not only the regional head of the Brahma Kumaris in the Americas, but now she's also the additional administrative head of the whole of the organization throughout the world. And she will share with us her blessings, which we all would love to take, right? So let's invite Sister Anjani.
Om Shanti. And a very good evening. And I'm really happy to see you after a long time. Because I'm seeing some faces after a very long time, and I'm also seeing some new faces. And so it's a pleasure to have each and every one of you with us this evening. So it's Happy Diwali. What are we experiencing within ourselves? What are we feeling deeply within ourselves? There was invocation done by Sister Carmen. And Sister Carmen is a meditation teacher in the Bronx. And Sister Indra is a meditation teacher in Yonkers. And so one was sharing on invocation. and one was sharing on seeing. And I was thinking about invocation. You know, going to India, you see sometimes the streets where they sell these idols, the murtis. For those who don't know what the word murti means, it's like the goddesses, gods and goddesses as images. So very, very beautiful images they create, and they're selling, whether along the streets or they have them in the shops or wherever they have them. And people will pass by and they will look at them, and those who will buy will go and look at which one they want, and they get what they want. But what's very interesting is that no one goes and bow to them. No one goes and worship them along the streets or in the temples. They just go and see that, is this image looking at me in a very beautiful way, a perfect way? The eyes are, very clear and looking at me, and you're looking that you don't see any flaws in the image. So they're looking for some of the, the basic things that will make them feel that this image is perfect. But they will not go and pray and bow to them. They purchase the image and they bring it home or in the temple, and still they will not worship it when they bring that image home. But they will call the priest and they will invoke now life into that image. And that's how invocation, for them, they feel doing all the mantras and all those things is invoking and giving life. That when they look at that image, they feel it's not an image anymore, but it's a living being, a living image that is in front of them. And so each one of us, if we can think about this light, this feeling of invocation, what is it that I'm invoking within myself? And this is why here we have a simple greeting, Om Shanti. Om means I am soul, Shanti means I am peaceful. So every time I'm telling myself, I'm Om Shanti, I am peaceful, what am I doing? I'm invoking peace into my awareness, because the being is peaceful. But I need to become aware that I am. So in your sharing, you were also, many, many qualities you were sharing. So when we take those qualities and we keep reminding ourselves of those qualities, I am invoking those qualities. I'm becoming aware of it. I'm becoming those qualities. So keep on invoking every day within yourselves. Invoke the qualities you need in your life at this moment. And as the soul is invoking those qualities, I'm able to see clearly. Because it is the soul that is seeing. The soul is seeing through these eyes. And so as I am seeing, how will I see? What will I see? I will see from that which I've invoked. If I invoke so much peace within myself, I will see everything around me from that quality of peace, or from the quality of love, or from forgiveness, or caring, or compassion, or any quality. So I will be able to see. So it's not only these eyes that will see. These eyes will see everything that is physical. It's soul that is using. But the eye of the soul will see that which these physical eyes will not see. Love is an expression. It's an experience. And so that's what the soul will see and experience. So think about it, that when I invoke, what I invoke in myself every day, what am I seeing in myself every day? And then I come to know myself. And when we know ourselves, there is complete light. It's as though the switch gets turned on within. That switch of awareness, it's there. I turn it on, and then what I'm able to know. I'm able to know myself as I am, as this being who is light, pure, and peaceful. So even if some situation comes in front of me which challenges me, I will know that this is who I am. I will know that I am this pure light, and this other person who has created a challenge is also pure light. So I'm not shifting my attention into a place of darkness. And so, what is darkness? We always say darkness is the absence of light. And so, we turn off all the lights in the room, and definitely it will start becoming. We will start saying, okay, please turn up the lights. It's dark in the room. So, light and darkness. And if we look around in the world, what do we see? Yes, the sun is shining beautifully out there. But when we think of the difficulties and the problems and what our own brothers and sisters are facing in their lives, it gives the experience that one is totally lost. And it is in darkness that we are lost. What are we lost to? We are lost in not knowing ourselves. We are lost in not knowing the one we belong to, the supreme light, the supreme flame, the one who loves each one of us, the one who gives us the awareness, or who is the one who we kindle our light from, so that we can receive from that light, to stay in the awareness that I am the eternal light. So Diwali reminds us of this experience of I am this ignited light. And I'm hoping each one of you today, this evening, will go home as in the awareness of being, I am this eternal ignited light, the light that connects with the supreme light. You know, one of the things they do at Diwali, they would first light a big diya, right? Yeah, those are from Indian tradition. You light diya, the big diya first. And from that big diya, you will take the other little diyas and you will light all the other lights. And I think they do the same thing at the time of Hanukkah. They will light that one light, and then they will light the other lights every evening for 8 nights. They will take that light and that candle and the light from the big light, the first light. And so this tells us of our relationship and connection with God. That when we are connected to God, when we are connected to the source, when we are connected to the light, we will never be in any form of darkness. Being in the company of God, our light will forever remain bright, shining, full of light, full of love, full of peace, full of intoxication, full of happiness. And the moment that light dims, we're moving towards darkness. And that's what I would like each one to really take something away deeply with you, where you never step into the darkness. And the darkness is basically of the anger, the greed, the attachments, the things of sorrow, the questions, the scenes around us. And we go on with so many things that create a lot of thoughts in our minds. And it's our own thoughts. And it's our own thoughts that's bringing sadness and sorrow and worry and confusion. And so we're creating our own darkness. So, which direction am I looking into? Where do I choose to go? Where do I want to be? Here is darkness and here is light. I look outwards and it's a world of violence and so much other stuff goes on. But when I look within, there will always be light. The moment I step within myself, there is light because I am the light. I am the light. And when I look outside of me, I will see happiness, I will see sorrow, I will see pain, I will see suffering, I will see confusion, I will see many things, even though there are smiles and laughter and all of that. But behind all of that, there is pain. So we are not looking for that which is temporary. We're looking for that which is eternally that which is truth. So we have a choice of looking inside or looking outside. And where would you like to look? Yes, everyone would like to look inside? Yes. So from this Diwali, this time, go within yourself, step within yourself, and see that I am the beautiful light. Tina was sharing on her questions about the things that we do in preparation for Diwali. Right? We do the cleaning, yes? Everyone cleans and cleans and cleans and make everything beautiful and buy new things. And we decorate and we cook all the nice foods and, you know, everything as a celebration for Diwali. And then what happens? Diwali was on Monday last, and the day is over. Or the few days is over in celebration. Then what happens next? We go back to the same lifestyle. We return back to everything as though we didn't celebrate Diwali yesterday. And again, let this Diwali become a Diwali that you have given yourself the joy, the happiness, the peace, the connection and relationship with God, that supreme light, that supreme being, where the soul experiences all the attainments from God in such a way that you will never want to step into darkness again. You would not want to feel that I would forget myself, I would not know who I am. I would not know whom I belong to and how I'm related to God. So it's not only praying to God, but it's about my relationship with God that brings me or keeps me into the light. Because in the light there is power. In the light we can see very clearly. In the light we're able to feel the strength and power of the soul and God, even in a world of chaos and confusion. But as I said, I need to choose where I want to look. Where do I want to turn my attention? So let's turn our attention inwards and celebrate what I'm discovering within myself, the joy of discovering that which I have. And each one of us, we have it. We don't have to go look for it anywhere. We have it. They are our treasures. But we are not looking in the right place. So now it's an attention, it's an awareness. Look within. At the center of your forehead, you, the beautiful light, the soul, sits just behind these eyes, in front of the brain, and from this seat, I'm using this body. This body is like my clay pot, that clay earthen lamp. And the soul is the flame. And every time I remember, I'm pouring the ghee or the oil into the lamp, that the flame gets brighter and brighter. So anytime you forget, anytime you come into thoughts of questioning, thoughts of doubting yourself, or any form of, experience that's giving you sorrow or pain, remember. What will I remember? What are we going to remember today? I am the pure light. I am the peaceful light. I am the beautiful light. I am God's child. So when I remember that, that's like pouring oil or the ghee in that lamp, in that little diya that is flickering. And so what will happen? You'll see the flame starts becoming more and more stable. The flame will grow brighter. And so that's what we want to do, and we want to be, and we want to experience how each one of us, how our flames remain stable and giving light to the world. So when we encounter difficulties, we are not going to look at those difficulties and say, why? Why are these things happening around me? Why is this person, or why is this situation? No, we wouldn't say that anymore. What we will do? We will remember who I am. I will make sure that my flame is shining brightly. I will remember that I'm pure, peaceful, happy, caring light. I will remember that all the souls of the world, they are my brothers. They are also peaceful beings, but the switch is off. Let me help them to turn their switches on so that they could also experience that peace, the love, the purity, the happiness, the joy of this life of being here and knowing. And they could also experience the same that I am experiencing. So what is it that we want to share with you? What we have attained. What God has given to us, as we call it here, the treasures of knowledge, the treasures of God's powers, the treasure of God's love. This is what we want to share. Why? Because as we are using it in our lives, and we are experiencing the power in that and what it's doing for us, what about my brothers and sisters of the whole world? I always say God looks at the whole world, and what he will say, my children. And when I look at the world, what do I say? How do I feel about everyone? They are my brothers and sisters. So this feeling of sharing, of giving, and this is a very deep aspect also of Diwali, that at the time of Diwali, they share a lot. But what they share? Sweets and gifts. So you eat the sweets and put on a couple of pounds more, and you share the gifts, and yes, it's beautiful. But imagine sharing the gift of that pure love, the sweetness of that peace and the joy of being together, or whatever are the qualities we share. What would that do for any soul? It gives life to us. It brings a deeper experience and connection with God. So may this Diwali give each one of you the experience of remaining ignited as an eternal flame, connecting to the source, receiving from the source, and sharing with all our brothers and sisters of the world as souls, not as bodies, but as souls. Which means I need to contemplate more deeply on myself as the light, to feel that I am the light. Not only to think I am the light, but to feel I am the light. So let's have a couple of minutes of meditation. And again, this meditation is about our inward journey. The journey that takes us where our thoughts, I move my thoughts away from the world and the activities of the external. And I center my thoughts at the center of my forehead. Where I become aware that I am the light, the beautiful, sparkling light, the jewel. And this jewel sparkles with love, with purity, with peace, with abundance. This jewel sparkles with caring and compassion, with forgiveness, with letting go any form of darkness that comes to my mind. I look into the direction of the light. I choose the direction of the light, of being in my awareness of my true self. The more I invoke these qualities, I am becoming alive. The light of the flame becomes brighter. My life becomes purposeful. I live for serving, for giving, for sharing. And as I think of Mahalakshmi, as the bestower, I feel my own form of the one who gives emerges. There is light, there is love, there is constant peace that is being bestowed on all souls of the world. I remain connected with the Supreme Source, the source of all qualities. And so my light remains constantly lit, constantly overflowing, constantly in a state of abundance. I am the light, with the light, in the light. Om Shanti. Om Shanti. Happy, happy, happy Diwali to everyone. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. On this most auspicious, beautiful, happy festival of Diwali, I want to extend my good wishes for your joy, happiness, your health, and your all abundance in your life. On this day, we all invoke Mahalakshmi, and actually at this time, each one of us should keep this aim in front of us that I have to be the bestower, give blessings to everyone. So this is the day when our heart is full with lot of love and also good wishes for everyone. Yes, my light is ignited. I have been awakened, but then from this light, then many, many others are also ignited. So when there is love, there is always prosperity. So when there is prosperity, there is contentment. So I would say, be happy, have contentment, and live a life of joy. As much through your thoughts, you will invoke Mahalakshmi, you will definitely experience the presence of these qualities in your life. So I want to extend my greetings, good wishes for this festival. And I'm sure that it will bring to you good health, wealth, and also loveful relationships with everyone. Om Shanti.
So, as we are coming close towards the end of this evening and the celebration, we would want each one of you to come up to the stage and light a little diya. We'll have little diya for each one of you. Light it, and then as you move, you also take a little sweet and a blessing for it's very individual and personalized. So feel that this is what you are getting. But also, as you're lighting the diya, see that your own light is ignited and it will always stay ignited. Create that pure path. One thing that we want you to take from this evening, if you will, is that this thought that I am a constant light igniting in the center of the forehead. No matter what situations will come in the life, but the light will always stay ignited. So I just keep on reminding myself that. So the way we will do is one by one, you come from this side, and then you first light the diya, and then you take the gift from Sister Anjani.
So as you come and light the light, just think for the moment, especially those who are coming for the first time and it's a new experience. You're not lighting a candle. Think that you're lighting awareness of you being the soul. It's as though you're turning on the switch of awareness that I am a soul, I am light. And then you light the light. And then you will every day invoke the quality in you that will keep the flame burning eternally. So you will remain in those qualities. As Sister Mohini was sharing, would become your blessings. Blessings. So let this be a very experiential, one by one you come silently, quietly, and you light. And then you will get a sweet and something savory here, and the card of blessing. Okay, so let's have one moment. I think one of our brothers are singing, Brother Boj. So Brother Boj, while he's singing, each one will come one by one, and we move forward. Om Shanti.
ज्योत से ज्योत जगाते चलो, ज्योत से ज्योत जगाते चलो, प्रेम की गंगा बहाते चलो, प्रेम की गंगा बहाते चलो। राह में आए जो दीन झुकी, राह में आए जो दीन झुकी, सबको गले से लगाते चलो, प्रेम की गंगा बहाते चलो। कौन है ऊंचा, कौन है नीचा, सब में वही समाया। भेदभाव के छूत परम में ये मानव बरमाया। धर्म वजह फैलाते चलो, प्रेम की गंगा बहाते चलो, प्रेम की गंगा बहाते चलो, ज्योत से ज्योत जगाते चलो, ज्योत से ज्योत जगाते चलो, प्रेम की गंगा बहाते चलो, प्रेम की गंगा बहाते चलो। सारे जग के कन कन में है दिव्य अमर एक आत्मा, एक ब्रह्म है, एक सत्य है, एक ही है परमात्मा। प्राणों से प्राण, प्राणों से प्राण मिलाते चलो, प्रेम की गंगा बहाते चलो, प्रेम की गंगा बहाते चलो, ज्योत से ज्योत जगाते चलो, ज्योत से ज्योत जगाते चलो, प्रेम की गंगा बहाते चलो, प्रेम की गंगा बहाते चलो। प्रेम की गंगा बहाते चलो। हैप्पी दिवाली।
I am the light, 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 light of my soul. I am beautiful, I am bountiful, I am blessed. I am, I am, I am the light, 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 light of my soul. I am beautiful, I am bountiful, I am blessed. I am, I am, I am the light, 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 light of my soul. I am beautiful, I am bountiful, I am blessed. I am, I am, I am the light, 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 light of my soul. I am beautiful, I am bountiful, I am blessed. I am, I am beautiful. I am, I am bountiful. I am, I am beautiful. I am, I am bountiful. I am, I am. I am blessed. I am blessed. I am the light, 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 light of my soul. I am beautiful, I am bountiful, I am blessed. I am, I am, I am the light, 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 light of my soul. I am beautiful, I am bountiful, I am blessed. I am, soul.